From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
So we've been tracking a couple of spotty showers around the area. Don't forget you can track those with the East Tennessee Weather app as well. If you're joining us on Facebook and you don't have the app, just search East TN Weather, all one word, and download it today. It will give you that current, past, and future radar of 2 hours so you can track some of those showers. It's all associated with a cold front that's been swinging its way through the area. And that cold front's going to continue to slide off to our south and southeast. And as it does, we got a little bit of energy in the atmosphere, just enough moisture to pop off a couple of showers, then high pressure builds on in. And that eventually is going to give us a westerly, northwesterly wind, which will take the cloud coverage with it. But I do anticipate the clouds to kind of stick around a little bit longer throughout our Sunday. So partly to mostly cloudy, a chance for a few passing showers today. Cooler but more average air settles on in with a few clouds. And on Sunday, Halloween week, another ridge of high pressure is going to dominate the weather pattern. And that's really going to bring in a lot more heat. So let's go ahead and pick up our timeline here at the lunch hour, and we'll move right along throughout the day today. And again, our updates are 3 times a day, 7 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. during the weekends, and 6 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. during the weekdays. All right, so our Futurecast is picking up on that activity. Again, you'll need to use the app to, I wouldn't cancel any outdoor plans, just track it. A couple of spotty showers, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder as the actual cold front comes through. And as it slides on into our south and east, we'll start to see improving weather conditions throughout the day. We desperately need the moisture, so hopefully you get a chance to embrace it a little bit because we all know we need the moisture. Now you can see kind of not everybody's going to get the rain, but some of us could get a couple of good solid showers. And that's what we've seen over in the parts of Loudoun and Monroe and McMinn counties already today. Lunchtime temperatures have been hovering in the 60s and 70s. Afternoon highs north of Interstate 40, 60s and low to mid 70s. Interstate 40 south will be in the mid to upper 70s and maybe a few pockets of low 80s. So definitely still warm, and the humidity has picked up, so you kind of feel that out there this afternoon. And that's going to lead to a nice evening. As the showers come to an end, the skies will kind of clear a little bit at times. And we may have a nice sunset in some locations around town. If you do see a nice sunset tonight, grab a photo and upload those pictures through the Witcher's Pictures link. Also, using the East Tennessee Weather app. Now, tomorrow morning, we're going to be a little bit on the chillier side across the northern plateau. We'll have temperatures in the 40s. Everywhere else should be in the upper 40s to low 50s. So a nice quiet start to our Sunday. Like I mentioned, I think the clouds are going to stick around throughout most of the day on Sunday. We still have that moisture. It's not like we have a solid northwesterly flow to really draw in some drier air. And so I do anticipate the clouds kind of stick around a little bit longer on Sunday from what we were talking about over the last couple of days, but not a bad day either. And really not a huge chance for any rainfall throughout the day on Sunday. Sunday high temperatures, though, are going to be a little bit more seasonable. Nice 60s and low 70s. That's going to feel great. Sunday is going to be the best day to get out and enjoy the national park and check out some fall foliage. We're going to have temps in the mountains. Again, if you're going to be heading to the highest peaks of the Smokies, remember temperatures will only be in the 40s and 50s. It'll be chilly there. But I highlight that because that's where we currently are with our peak fall color, when it's starting to drift its way into the valley locations as well. But I want you to share your photos like this from the higher elevations or all over East Tennessee. And again, a good way to do that is with the East Tennessee Weather app right there. This is what the app looks like when you open it up. We've got Witcher's Pictures right there at the top right-hand side of the screen as soon as you open up. But again, as I mentioned, the interactive radar is going to be a great tool on a day like today to track in some of these spotty light showers. So let's talk rain chances. Just a chance for a little bit of rain today. Other than that, we're going to trend on the drier side over the next 6 to 7, maybe even 10 to 14 days out. Most of the rain is going to be off to our west and northwest, and maybe a little bit of an uptick in those rain chances as we actually progress through the next, say, 10 to 14 days. So we'll keep you posted on that. We can only hope for the best at this point of the game because we are extremely dry. Mid-70s today, upper 60s on Sunday, and then that heat really starts to build its way back in. Dew points stay in the 50s and 60s, so therefore morning lows will stay in the 50s and 60s as well. And not any no cold airs heading our way. Cold air is going to continue to swing across the Pacific Northwest and the Intermountain West, and that's actually going to bring some mountain snow showers from the Sierras to the Wasatch and also the Colorado Rockies, but we're going to stay nice, high, and dry. And so that's going to be the story all the way through the first maybe week to 2 weeks of November. The weather is going to be sunny, quiet, hot, and dry. Well, above average anyways, not necessarily hot, as temperatures over the next 7 days will stay in the 60s and the 70s. So a really nice little weather pattern is on the way. If you like the drier weather, of course, we know we need the moisture, and we desperately could use a little bit of a cooling trim. Eventually, we all know that's going to happen. All right, enjoy the rest of your Saturday afternoon. Your next weather update's coming up today at 6. And, of course, we'll keep you posted on social media as well. Enjoy.